Hello team, welcome back. Welcome to the DevOps training. And in this particular session, we will discuss how we can install the Notepad++ on Windows machine and how we can configure the Notepad++ as a Git text editor on Windows, right? So very first, we will see how basically we can install the Notepad++. So for that, open up a Chrome browser, right? Or any browser, whatever you want. So I'm opening up my Firefox, right? And type download Notepad++. Right, so you will get a link. Very first, the site is notepad-plus-plus.org, and it is already taking you in the download section right here. Right, over here you will get this bold and green icon, download. Click on this. As soon as you will click on this, it will ask you to download the file and save the file. It is npp 7.5.6 installer.exe. I will click on save file. Right, over here you can check. So it is being done. I will open the file in my editor. So you can see it is a exe file. To execute or to install the Notepad++ on a Windows machine, you need to execute this exe file. I just double click it. Okay, it is asking for the selected preferred language. You can choose any language what you want. I'm choosing English as a preferred language. I will click on OK. Then follow the instruction and click on next. Okay, read out the agreement and I accept the agreement. And this is the location where actually I am installing my Notepad++, which is C program files 86 Notepad++. Click on next. I want all of these custom actions. I'm not changing anything, and I will let you know what are these in later, right? Just click it and click on install. So basically it's installed. I uncheck this and finish it, right? When I will go to here and type Notepad++, so you can see over here the Notepad++ is being opened. Actually, I have already had the Notepad++ in my machine, so that these files is basically opened by default in the Notepad++, right? Now, you need to, so basically we have seen these things, okay? Go to the Google and download this, run the executable file. Now the third step to configure, right? Why we need to configure the Notepad++, right? So let's see. Go to your hard disk and go to any git directory, whatever. If you have any git directory in your machine, and we have created some git directory in the earlier tutorial. So I have a git directory in my machine which is a data structure, okay, which is about my data structure course on the Udemy, right? It is a git directory. You can see over here .git is present here. I will open the git bash over here. See, right? Now I will type notepad plus plus and press enter. So it is saying bash notepad plus plus command not found, right? It means Notepad++ is basically not configured with my machine. So what I need to do, I need to go to the installation directory of the Notepad++. So where I have installed my Notepad++, generally if you are not changing the default directory, then Notepad++ will go inside the C directory, program files.86, and over here you will find the Notepad++ directory, right? This is the Notepad++ directory, and here is the Notepad++.exe is present, right? I will simply select this path and copy this path, right? I will go to my search and type environment variable. Edit the system environment variable, right? If you don't know to open this right here, you can simply click your computer, okay, and click your properties. Okay, let me go to desktop and click properties over here on your desktop. Here you need to go to advanced system setting and environment variables, okay. Here you will get the system variables. In the system variables you will get the path, right? This is the path. Select this and click on edit, right? And over here I want to add new. And what is the value of new? Add this particular notepad++, okay. If you are using Windows 7 or Windows Vista or any other window, then you need to click on edit. Okay, go to the end of your string, press semicolon, okay, and then paste this value. Click on OK, click on OK, and click on OK. Right now, I go to my git bash, close this git bash, again go to that directory, okay, which was the directory was data structure. Open the git bash here and type notepad plus plus. See, the notepad plus plus is being opened. It means I have configured the notepad plus plus with my machine, right? It's still not configured with your git. Now the notepad plus plus is just configured with your machine. It just configured with the command line, right? If I will go to command line, the command prompt, and type notepad plus plus, then this will also open the notepad plus plus for you, right? I simply close it because I don't want to do anything right here, right? Now let's move to the next one. So till now we have installed the software, we have executed the software, and we configured the software, right? Now what we need to do? Now we need to configure the notepad plus plus with my git, right? So again, go to the directory. Which is your git directory, and open git bash over here, right? Open the git bash over here. Now what I need to do, I have actually mentioned all the commands in this document, and I will attach this document with this particular lecture. Now what I need to execute on the command line. Now first I need to create the bash underscore profile file, right? How can I create the bash.profile file? You need to enter notepad plus plus space dot bash underscore profile, right? And you need to press enter. As soon as you will press enter, it is saying D data structure bash.profile doesn't exist, create it. If you already have this particular file in your machine, that it will open this file directly. Otherwise, it will create a new file with for you, okay, on this particular directory where your git bash directory, which is your git directory. Over here, okay, you need to add a new line. What line you need to add? This line over here. Alias. Basically, I am actually adding the alias over here, alias. Now you need to provide the shortcut. So for notepad plus plus, I am providing the shortcut npp equals, then single quote, okay. Then you need to provide notepad plus plus dot exe, okay, notepad plus plus dot exe space hyphen hyphen multi ins multi capital INST space dash dash no session NOSESSION and single quote, right? Press Control S, press Control W, press Alt F4, right? So what we have done, using the Control S, we have saved that file. Using the Control W, we close that file, and using the Alt W, we basically close the Notepad plus. So we have configured the Notepad plus plus dot bash profile, right? Now we need to configure the Notepad plus plus with Git. So this is the command to configure the Notepad plus plus with the Git, and the command is about, it is saying git config hyphen hyphen global core.editor. And you remember, this is the same command which we have executed on the Linux machine, and on the Linux machine we was actually editing the code editor. And although here we are providing uh, double quote slash double quote, then the path of my notepad plus plus exe file is, it's all depend on the your custom installation. If you have installed the custom installation, like you install the notepad plus plus and in H drive, E drive, or some other drive, then definitely you need to provide the path of your notepad plus plus installation. But my notepad plus plus is basically present inside the C, right? So I can provide this path in my git bash, right? So I will open the directory and open git bash over here, right? Now I need to copy paste this command and execute this command. Simple. I copy this command, go to my git bash. Okay, to git bash is being opened and execute this command, and it is executed successfully. If you are not getting any error message, then it's good for the git, right? How we can verify? We need to before verification we need to close the git, right? Now we need to relaunch it, right? Exit and relaunch the git bash, right? I will again go to my directory and relaunch the git bash. Now, as per the confirmation and as per the instruction, how we can verify the git is basically configured with the notepad++ or not, right? So for the verification, you can either you can use this command cat tilde slash dot git git config, right? It will show you the all configuration, right? And here it is saying editor C program files 86 notepad++ notepad++ dot exe. Either you can execute the another command which is git config hyphen hyphen global hyphen e. It means I want to edit the global configuration. Whenever you will execute this command, it will open the global configuration in the notepad++ file. See, now all the global configuration is being opened in the notepad++ file. It means the notepad++ is basically successfully configured with your git bash, right? So that's all how we can basically install the git and how we can configure the git with the bash and how we can basically configure the git with the git global editor, right? So thank you guys. In the next tutorial we will see how basically we can configure the git editor on the Mac machine.